Howdy, folks. I got one more before I go to sleep. I apologize for the darkness, but this is not a professional studio thing. But it's an important point. I don't just see. Let me stay on one topic. I'll be real quick. I don't just see corruption among petty criminals. You know the guys move 70 million bucks cocaine. Hell no, the big crooks are embedded in the federal and state government, and they steal much more than 70 million, paltry $1 million. But the point I want to make right now, I'm just watching a thing on a phony, I think he's from Ghana or Rwanda. His name is Ian Roberts, because by Dr. Ian Roberts. He has no doctorate, and he was lionized by the community. Everything is fake. He has no MDA from MIT. He never received any principal of the year. The guy is phony. He's a $3 bill. Now, do you know why the country is flooded by black female leaders? Because the country has had so many years of corrupt, nasty white men run the show. Well, you know what the solution is? If the problem is corrupt white men, why, black men will solve everything. They're black, they're female, or Latina, or people of color. Oh, fuck you. I grew up with a pejorative term, colored people. Let's use colored people, and then that was shameful. That was black. Oh, I'm getting off point. The entire and only point I want to make is because white men have done so much damage. It's true in the world and in this country, and because they ran the show. Whoever has power, whoever runs the show, will be stealing with both hands. So now the solution to all the problems caused by white men is simple. Just get someone who's not white and who's not a man. That'll solve every fucking thing. There'll be no problems anymore. Why? If white Christians are the problem, just get yourself a female Muslim like Ilhan Omar. God, she is so fucking corrupt. She manipulated the system in Minnesota to loosen the regulations on daycare centers. She's a pay-for-play politician, and she has a good look to her. You know, when she's outraged, she's pointing her finger and spouting her garbage or gibberish. So this is the whole point. People have a valid concept of yes, white men have caused lots of problems because they're in power. It could be Chihuahuas. If Chihuahuas around the world, then they'd be stealing dog food. I know the problem. Get all the Chihuahuas out. If we just had cats, cats solve everything. All of a sudden the cats are smoking mice. Shit. Don't be fucking goddamn TV. Or here, don't be stupid. Do not have any fantasies that Latinos or blacks or Asians are any less corrupt than whites are. Maybe Japanese, yeah, but not Filipinos. I lived in the Philippines 7 years. I've been to 43 countries. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if I had Ford and all my Fords never worked, the solution, of course, is to buy Chevrolet. That'll solve all my problems. You see, I don't be prolonging the point, but don't be stupid, please. Don't think that automatic. Like I used to like Kamala Harris for I found out about her, and I thought it's pretty cool to have an attractive black female in power. Hell, you research her. She has a lot of sneaky ways to get power. She sat on the board, didn't do jack shit because she was hooked on Willie Brown. She's Willie Brown's girlfriend. I still like Willie Brown, sort of. He's a sneaky guy. But do not think for a moment that because you removed white men from office and replaced them with Latinos or blacks or or anything. I just watched a video about Sheriff Vargas in Miami. That dude got busted like a big dog, and 18 other officers doing murders. They're part of the cartel. Why, of course, the problem in Miami-Dade was always that white police chief. If we have Sheriff Vargas es un Latino. Oh my, ay, híjole, él es Latino, él es un santo. Gracias Dios, El Salvador has arrived. It's fucking Latino sheriff. Now all problems will be solved because you know why? Because they're not white. It's people's skin color that cause the problem, you dumb asses. God, you're so fucking stupid. People, you made me sometime. How about the Black Lives Matter? The three women, or Elon O'More, that paid her. Let's see. I think she paid her. I think it was her brother. Somebody close to her. Like 260,000, 300,000 to be campaign consultant or security. If you don't think she's corrupt, you're a friggin' idiot. And if you don't think Waltz knows what's going on, or that utter suck up, who is that? God, what a suck up. That man's mouth is full of Somali, you know what? Jacob Frey. Jacob Frey dances Somali. What a PHAG. If you don't think that Tim Waltz and Ellison and Frey and Omar knew the corruption was going on, they aided the corruption because the Somalis got buku bucks. Believe it or not, the Somalis are very clever in their corruption schemes, and it was once again a pay for play situation. We'll help you Somali steal money as long as we get a big piece of it. But Keith Ellison can't be a bad attorney. Why, he's black. And Omar cannot possibly be corrupt because before her was a white man or white woman, and they were corrupt. You can't trust white people like me. I'm very cruel. I'm dangerous, you fucking idiots. But Omar will solve it. Anytime you have a problem, just change to a black or Latina or Muslim female. They'll solve everything, you idiots. That's in the sermon, but that's God's gospel truth. I do know what I'm talking about. I'm 69 years old, and I've been involved in politics since I was 25. My best buddy, Darren's ran 47 campaigns and won all of them. He was chief of staff for Redlands City Hall. My other good buddy, Jack Olter. Jack's ran probably 40 campaigns. Jack is the most formidable man I've met in my life. He could be a lawyer, but he knows everything about. You want to talk to an expert? Talk to like Mario Andretti or who's that great bike rider? The Italian guy, the Spanish guy. If you want to talk to experts in politics, talk to me and my buddies. And Darren defined the term political agnostic. Darren's seen Democrats, Republicans, and all stripes of people come to City Hall. And so Darren describes himself as a political agnostic. He believes in nothing or no one except for the results they achieve. Okay, rambling again. Okay, maybe someday I'll get a desk and a chair, but I felt I had to share with you. So, the entire conclusion or summary of this is: don't think by replacing a white person with a non-white person can solve problems, you idiots. Don't mean to be cruel, but it's gospel truth. So wake the F up. I don't know, if I had a black principal and I replaced a black principal with a Korean principal so I can solve. Do you think Koreans are incapable of being corrupt? Good Lord, you're so lame. So sorry, bye-bye.